Hey! Have you ever wondered why there's so much trouble with opposition, reflection, and an open company culture in modern businesses? And these problems seem to be getting worse and worse over the years.
Deepwater Horizon workers were nervous about speaking out over
Staff
safety
had
concerns.
identified this potential issue with
Culture of
emissions.
fear in one of England's
Jimmy
biggest
Fallon has created a toxic workplace.
In search of possible solutions, I dove into history and discovered an ancient phenomenon, the court jester. Throughout history, the court jester has appeared as a mirror for those in power. He brought levity, reflection, and an honest view of reality. But isn't that a dream for nowadays leaders? Leaders like you. I think on your website you have the desired reality neatly under mission and vision, but is that the same as the felt reality? The reality that your colleagues on the workplace view? A jester is someone who helps you uncover your blind spots and safeguard reality within your organization. It became my mission, the comeback of the court jester in modern organization. And fortunately, it comes with a modern touch. Wow, that feels a lot more current. So now I can tell you how I became a modern and professional court jester. Hi, I'm Juri Hoedemakers. During my master's degree in business administration at Erasmus University Rotterdam, the jester called my attention and I delved into it. It turns out he was much more than a funny clown. He was the only one who dared and was allowed to tell the king the plain truth. A confidant, a best friend. I found it so fascinating that I dedicated my thesis research on it. I discovered that it always takes someone else to uncover your blind spots and find the truth. And in almost all cultures, going back many decades, this role was fulfilled by a court jester. This jester employed up to 16 different roles, all aimed at providing reflection and advice to those in power. The insights I gained with my research earned me the Thesis Award at the Rotterdam School of Management, Erasmus University.
De beste scriptie richting 2018-2020. We gaan hem naar je toesturen, Juri.
This reward brought me a mountain of motivation. I became increasingly convinced that we nowadays, or especially nowadays, need a jester in our modern organizations. I delved deeper into all the themes surrounding the jester, reflection and truth-finding. The insights from my thesis I incorporated into my first book, Wanted Jester. And guess what? The concept resonated and this book reached the top 3 best-selling management books in the Netherlands. In fact, the book was nominated as Management Book of the Year.
Geweldig!
Als ik zeg Juri Hoedemakers, dan zeg ik Hofnaar.
Armed with the wealth of knowledge, I decided it was time to test all this theory in practice. As a professional jester, I got to work at wonderful companies, both profit and non-profit. Here, I immersed myself in the organizational culture for an extended period. Not as a traditional advisor, but as an outsider on the inside, equipped with all the different roles a jester can assume. I search for blind spots and hold up a mirror for everyone. I take walks with people, perform tasks as I were part of the team, and join internal meetings both invited and uninvited. When clear blind spots become visible, I share my insights with the CEOs and management.
Ja, het was in het begin spannend. Ja, Hofnaren, een zware titel.
Die werken gewoon als undercover boss werken ze mee in de organisatie.
Gaan die dan opeens wel dingen te horen krijgen die wij niet zomaar te horen krijgen als directeur of als leidinggevende?
Ik ben ook niet naïef dat ik denk dat iemand niet even 2 keer nadenkt tegen wie die iets zegt.
Dus we hebben hem de sleutel gegeven. Ze mochten overal in. Ze mochten met iedereen meelopen, dag en nacht.
Wij hebben dan ook heel veel profijt van de Hofnarren. Die ons niet alleen gewoon hele goede feedback geven over wat er beter kan vanuit de organisatie. Maar vooral het reflectieve vermogen van de totale organisatie verhogen.
Wij zijn er echt heel erg blij mee. En ik denk de medewerkers ook.
How I work as a professional jester is absolutely classified. But I did write a book about it. Yeah, speaking of writing, on my own the jester's never gonna make it through the whole world. So that is why I spread the word and the idea of the jester in media and blogs just like the jester did in the old days at the Village Square.
Nu, een oud fenomeen in een nieuw jasje.
Ik kan hier wel zeggen, ik ben de hofnar van het bedrijfsleven. Ja, dat is deels waar, maar er is ook een hele grote groep die daar niet voor open staat. En die het misschien wel kan gebruiken, zo'n spiegel.
Professionele hofnar Juri Hoedemakers.
With much love and passion, I inspire people all around the world about the jester. As a keynote speaker at lectures, seminars, inspiration sessions and workshops.
En verrassend, nieuw. Vandaag zo'n ontiegelijk eerlijke spiegel gekregen.
Education is the cornerstone of society. And that's why I, together with Lida Nijg, wrote this book Reflecting with the Jester, where we give practical tools for the jester method in education to improve feedback and reflection. I am far from finished learning myself. During my PhD research at the Erasmus University Rotterdam, I discover every day new insights and themes on the comeback of the court jester. Themes that I can check in practice to the leaders I hold up a mirror to.
Dingen waarvan ik dacht dat ik alles weet, want ik loop overal rond en ik vind mensen leuk. Dus dan denk je dat je alles weet, maar dat is natuurlijk niet zo.
Dealen met je eigen kwetsbaarheid.
Als je een cultuur kunt creëren waarin mensen zich vrij voelen om te kunnen zeggen wat ze vinden.
Je kunt constateren dat je met een hele leuke, open manier met je collega's kunt discussiëren. Je leert je collega's op een andere manier kennen.
Hoe zit je als persoon in de organisatie? Hoe ga je met elkaar om? Wat wil je van elkaar weten? Stel je de goede vragen aan elkaar?
Ik vond het echt heel mooi dat iedereen tot zijn recht kwam zonder dat iedereen echt iets hoefde te zeggen.
En wat ik zeker ga gebruiken, dat is de rol van de hofnar. Omdat de hofnar de keiharde waarheid durft te vertellen. En dat is wat we vaak nodig hebben in een organisatie.
But I cannot fulfill this mission alone. And that is why we founded the Jesters Guild, where we train new professional jesters just like the old days. A guild of professionals in holding up mirrors to leaders and their modern organizations.
Nu leer je echt heel bewust om vanuit de verschillende rollen van die profnar vragen te stellen.
Reflecteren en het belang daarvan in organisaties als mens. En dat je daarmee ook processen kunt doorbreken.
Als je de ruimte claimt en de vrijheid creëert om de profnar uit te hangen, dat je eigenlijk alles kan zeggen wat je maar wil.
My wish for every organization and their leaders is to embrace that professional court jester. And I will go on with that mission until everyone is convinced of that. My name is Juri Hoedemakers and I'm a professional jester.